median first-time home buyer is now 40 years old. Welcome to the 5-Minute Real Estate Fix. I'm Chase with the Whitney team at First Team Real Estate, and that number, 40 years old, represents the highest median age for first-time buyers on record. And it's not just a national statistic. It's fundamentally reshaping who's buying homes here in Orange County, how they're searching, and what sellers should understand about their actual buyers. By the end of the episode, you're going to understand why this age shift is creating two different market demographics that require completely different strategies, and why the agent you choose matters more than ever. Let's start with the reality check. First-time buyers make up just 21% of all home purchases. That's the lowest share since tracking began in 1981. The buyers who are making it to the closing table are doing so later with more savings, better credit, and often different expectations than their parents had. In Orange County specifically, with higher price points, this creates two distinct buyer demographics that sellers should understand. The first group, traditional first-time buyers in their late 30s and early 40s. These buyers have been saving for years, often delaying other life milestones to prioritize home ownership. They're methodical, research-focused, and deeply risk-averse. Many are dual-income married couples moving from rentals after 5 to 10 years of aggressive saving. They prioritize school districts and long-term value and rely heavily on agent expertise for market interpretation. The second group, the tech-enabled younger cohort in their late 20s to early 30s. This group is smaller in number but growing in significance. According to recent research, 43% of Gen Z buyers are using AI tools like ChatGPT or Perplexity for home buying information. They're oftentimes co-buying with friends, family, or partners, and they're open to condos, townhouses, and fixer-uppers in many cases. They're using YouTube for education and social media for research, and they view homeownership as a financial stepping stone rather than their forever home. And here's what it means if you're selling a home in Cypress, Anaheim, Buena Park in the $850,000 to $1.1 million range. Your buyer pool now includes both a 40-year-old professional with substantial savings and specific requirements, and a 30-something couple armed with AI-powered market analysis and willingness to compromise on property type. Your agent needs to know how to market to both. Let's talk about the condo and townhome market specifically, because this is where the age shift creates the biggest opportunity that most sellers are going to miss. In Cypress, properties in Tanglewood or Cypress Village are seeing extended days on market, not because demand disappeared, but because sellers are pricing them like they're competing with single-family homes when they're actually competing with new build developments in areas like Irvine or Costa Mesa. Here's the data that matters. 10% of buyers younger than 34 bought townhouses in 2025, the highest percentage by age group. These buyers aren't settling, they're strategic. They understand that lower entry costs mean they can buy sooner, less maintenance responsibility aligns with their lifestyle, and appreciation still builds equity while they can save for their forever home. The buyers touring your Tanglewood property aren't comparing it to the Brentwood house around the corner. They're comparing it to newer Irvine condos with smart home integration and Costa Mesa townhouses with modern finishes. Now here's where technology enters the equation. 66% of younger buyers use YouTube as their leading education tool. They're not waiting for open houses to learn about the neighborhoods. They're using AI-powered search tools, watching virtual tours before setting foot in the property, and cross-referencing agent claims with their own analysis. Only 33% of younger buyers believe real estate agents provide reliable advice. That's not a referendum on agents, it's a reality check on expectations. These buyers want data transparency and agents who can interpret their AI-generated insights rather than dismiss them. For sellers, this means your agent selection matters more than ever. You need someone who understands generational psychology, leverages modern marketing technology, and positions your home against the actual competition and meet buyers where they are, whether that's a traditional open house or Instagram reel. The first-time buyer age crisis is real. It's accelerating and reshaping the Orange County market right now. If you're thinking about selling, the question isn't whether you need modern marketing. The question is whether your agent can execute it properly as things move very quickly. Be sure to check out our full article on this topic at 4realestatehelp.com/blog. That's the number 4realestatehelp.com/blog. Thanks for tuning into this week's 5-Minute Real Estate Fix. I'm Chase with the Whitney team, and I'll see you around town or on the next episode.